Joe Stone here with some basic building blocks for playing music, and this deals with scales and chords. It is intervals, basic intervals. So the first intervals you want to learn are half steps, also called minor second, and a whole step, which is called a major second. A half step is the distance between two fretted notes, or the equivalent of that if you're crossing a string. And a whole step is the equivalent of two fretted notes, the distance between them. So scales and chords, you can figure them out, how to play them, by knowing the sequence of half steps and whole steps, for example. All right, so you need to know how to play those on the guitar. And first thing is same string. So we're gonna deal with half steps first. So playing a half step on one string, you would play any fretted note on any string and play the note that's one fret above in pitch. Is a half step, also known as minor second. Now, if you're going to go from one string to the next, a lower string to a higher pitched string, for example, string 6 going to the 5th string, you need to do play the note on the fretted note, move up one string in pitch, and then down 4 frets in pitch, and then compare the two pitches, or the two notes, is your half step. Okay, now that's for every pair of string except for strings 3 and 2, which are tuned closer together. So in that case, you have a note on the 3rd string, you move up one string in pitch to the 2nd string, and then go down 3 frets. That's your half step going from 3rd string to 2nd string. All right, now we're going to talk about whole steps. Whole steps on the same string are 2 frets apart. Doesn't matter what string you're on. And if you're crossing strings, play the lower pitch string, move up to the higher pitch string, one string over, move down 3 frets, and compare the two notes. Okay, that's for every pair of strings except for strings 3 and 2, in which case you only move down 2 frets in pitch. All right, now to review, we got half steps. Same string, 1 fret apart. Crossing string, move up 1 string in pitch, down 4 frets in pitch. Usually use fingers 4 and 1. Play those. Okay, 3rd and 2nd string exception. Move up 1 string in pitch, down 3 frets in pitch. That's for half steps, also known as minor second. Whole steps, which is called major second, you're going to do 2 frets apart on the same string. If you're crossing strings, you move up 1 string in pitch, down 3 frets in pitch. Strings 3 to 2, up 1 string in pitch, 2 frets in pitch. Now it doesn't matter if one of the strings is an open string. You might not be able to do the string crossing thing if the first note is an open string or you don't have enough frets, like behind the nut. But if I was playing this note and I want to play half step up by crossing strings, I go up 1 string in pitch, move down 4 frets, 2, 3, I can't do it because I can only go 3. But if I started here and moved up 1 string in pitch, down 4 frets in pitch, that's 4 frets. Open string counts as a fret. So it doesn't matter if it works out that one of the notes is an open string, as long as you get your required number of frets moving down. This is for crossing strings. All right, that wraps it up for how to do half steps and whole steps.